How do your drawings come to you? Is it like an image in your head, or do you see the whole thing, or does it come in parts? How does that work?
Highly depends. There's never one answer. It's more so sometimes it comes to me fully in perfect detail. I know exactly what I want to do. Other times it comes in snippets and I just fill in the blanks on my own. And other times it's just I come up with stuff as I draw along with no idea.
What are things that you wish you could be better about as an artist?
Definitely environments and backgrounds. I'm primarily a character designer, but I've always been trying the most I can to ensure that my skill and backgrounds haven't diminished or just become worse than they've already are. While character designing is my expertise, backgrounds are something I seem to be drawing more and more often simply to get better at.
What kinds of media influenced the creative works you've done over the years? If you could name a couple pieces of media in particular.
Generally stuff from the sci-fi genre. As you can probably tell from a lot of my works, it involves aliens, cosmic horrors, robots, all those things. And then when I branch into other genres, I do try to keep it more down to earth as much as I can. Of course, there's still supernatural elements and stuff like that, but I guess I've always really been a fan of things that are abnormal.
What do you prefer, collaborating or working alone?
Mostly working alone, honestly. While I do seem to work well when I'm collaborating with others, working alone allows me to give more influence. It allows me to really give whatever I'm working on the style that I fully intended to have. And less disagreements about characters I've made.
Yeah. What are some of your can you tell us about a couple of your most successful characters and how you came up with them? What was the process and how have they evolved and changed?
Surge was easily my most successful character just right out of the gate. He had a good color scheme from his inception, that being a nice like primary purple with red highlights and just like an overall cool like presentation to him that really gave you a feel of what his character was about.
What kind of films influenced your artistic development?
Not many films per se. Like for Star Steel specifically, I did take some inspiration from just various other sci-fi tropes I could think of, as well as throwing in a few references to the old movie Metropolis, specifically the statue within the city being a reference to the main one.
How is your social standing in, society impacted the kinds of art you're making?
Well, the stories surrounding my artwork tend to involve themes of control, making your own choices, and being good enough to take on an opportunity, which is something that I've thought about a lot as a kid, as someone who's constantly trying to be the best at whatever he is and doesn't exactly question what happens rather than just following along.
Can you name specific people who you think have influenced the way that you draw and like the way you think about it? Is there anyone in particular who's really, had an impact on you, or maybe that you just sort of made you think a little more about the way you were doing things?
I don't know how to answer that. Is to tend to take a lot of inspiration from their surroundings, other artwork they've seen. So just simply just condensing it all into just a few people feels like I'd just be doing everyone